Welcome back, everybody. You see the shades done on the boots, and I also went ahead off camera and I just put a drop of white in for the eye, and that really helps make it stand out for a little bit. And I actually took a little teeny bit of wash when I was washing it and put it in his beard in various parts, just to help draw out more. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put in just a general highlight for the base, where all the wood pieces are, and then we're going to move on to highlighting the boots just a tiny bit, and then we're going to go right into the gold paint. For the brown, I've just taken a brown that I have, and we're going to mix it over here with a little bit of white. And for this, I'm actually going to use powdered witch blush just to help maintain a shade of brown. And we're going to get a lot of this paint off. This is kind of what I was doing before, where it's like a layer and it's a wash at the same time, or a highlight at the same time. And this is just going to bring out the browns beneath it. And the key is to be as light as you can, because you don't want everything to end up just super saturated and super colored in. You want to maintain those differences. That's why we added so much water to this. This is just like a super weird to say what this is. It's like a glaze more than anything, I would guess. It has a lot of similar color tones that are going to bring things together. Easy peasy. That's all it is. It's just a slight white with a brown that we might have used, or a similar color we might have used before. That's considerably watered down. So we used dryad bark for the boots. We're going to shake that up. Get that in our brush here. This is my bigger brush that I normally use washes or something for. I'm just using it because it's in my hand. And we're going to mix it into the lighter brown that we've already done. We're going to get a little bit more water. And we're going to literally use this as a layer for the boots. And actually, I'm not going to go over the very bottom sole of the boots, because they are separated on the model by a little bit. So I think it'd be cool to just leave that denoted. Muy excelente. Okay, so that is pretty much it for what we're going to do for at least the boots. We want to leave it so it's pretty differential. We're going to go right into gold. Get the paint off of that. Shake my gold up. Get a little bit of water in my brush. This is my finer brush that I normally use. Get some gold paint in my brush. Put it on our palette. Take like 85% of the paint off the brush. For sure, I want to come in here and do this axe piece that he's got. The cage. You can kind of go over everything, because this cage glows. It's got like a flame coming out of it or something. Come back to the other side. To the other side of the cage. And now I'm looking at it. I'm actually going to do the runes too. Very careful here. See, I've already washed this middle area, so I don't really want to wash it again unless I have to. Actually, this cage extends a little bit down onto the axe. Flip it. Okay. The other one. It's not a travesty if we wash it again, and I probably will, but I was just hoping to avoid it. Okay, we got the cage. It's got its first layer of gold. This side's actually already dry, so why don't we just come back in and do the other. It's the benefit of adding water to your paint. Things dry really, really fast. And it thins it down. Okay, thinking about it a lot. I think I'm going to make this glowing blue or glowing green or some kind of glowing rock. I'm not going to paint it gold like I was thinking. Probably not going to paint these gold by his beard. I think they look good metal. But I am going to paint his shoulder pauldron. That's going to be gold. So let's get to it. You know what? This needs a little bit more water. Just to help it flow. Make my life easier. Here's the hard part. That's the ring. Getting this underside. Without getting paint on anything else. Okay. I think that's all I want to do right now. Okay. So this is a good time to do some dry brushing. Rinse that off. Let's dry brush with Xandri dust. Actually, let's use a Ushabati bone. So for this, I need a dry brush of some sort. This is what I'm going to use. Dry brushes don't last long. I mean, I've had this one a while. It's not my personal favorite. I'm going to take my paper towel. I'm going to take literally almost all the paint off. Then we're going to come in here and just focus on the wood. And you can see it's barely making any impact. That's what we want. Actually showing like age or distress. Really just gonna help pull out more details. Yep, that's what we want. And Gotrek is old, so should we do some on his beard? Very little, if any, noticeable is coming off. The paint's pretty dry already. But I think that's good enough for the base. Very little went into the base. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so we'll pause here and we'll come back and we will. I'll show you washing the gold. I want to wait till it's dry. We'll do the little wash, and just in case you haven't seen me do a wash yet, just to show you how easy it is to do washes. So brief pause, we'll come back, and that'll be the end of the video after the wash. Enough time has passed, let's wash this model. Agrex Earthshade straight from the pot. We're just going to wash the rock in his hand. Come over and wash the cage. Wash the other side. And we're going to wash the pauldron. Too much wash on there, so we'll just come in a little bit and move it around. Pull it out with our brush. Okay. Alright, we're gonna let this sit. That's it for these videos. We're gonna let our little guy sit here. And we'll come back. We'll come back to him. Actually, you know, I'm going to add there's a teeny bit of wash left. I'm going to bring out some of the cracks in the wood the dry brush took away. Just because I have some extra paint on my brush. Why not? Why not? Okay. Alright, everyone. See you soon. Enough time has passed, let's wash this model. Agrex Earthshade straight from the pot. We're just going to wash the rock in his hand. Come over and wash the cage. Wash the other side. And we're going to wash the pauldron. So a little bit too much wash on there, so we'll just come in a little bit and move it around. Pull it out with our brush. Okay. Alright, we're going to let this sit. That's it for these videos. We're going to let our little guy sit here. And we'll come back. We'll come back to him. Actually, you know, I'm going to add there's a teeny bit of wash left. I'm going to bring out some of the cracks in the wood the dry brush took away. Just because I have some extra paint on my brush. Why not? Why not? Okay. Alright, everyone. See you soon.